Alright guys, we're back. Hey, check it out. Along with the Alligator Adventure entrance, you can come over here and grab you a wine, have your wine tasting. Me and my girl Chris, we did one yesterday. It was awesome. I've never been in wine tasting. She's always wanted to do one, so we did one yesterday. It was awesome. And this place right here, every wine we tasted, they were awesome. They let us try 10. They have 45 different varieties. But what we're gonna do now is we're gonna go back into the alligator thing. We're gonna show you some flamingos, some hyenas, and albino alligator. We might see the little bit of attraction of them doing some holding stuff. We're just gonna keep going on, and I hope y'all are enjoying your day because we're having a blast. All right, we're back. Just come back in from the winery. Had to drink our wine before we brought it in. We're not supposed to have open containers, so we had to make sure we finished drinking it before we came in. But over here we have the hyenas, spotted hyenas. Hey, he came when I called him. Hey, well that was awesome. I did not think that would happen. Check them out. So they started the show over here that they're doing. So we're gonna come over here, but we're gonna check out the flamingos on the way over there. Oh, come on, God. Don't be scared. I was trying to pet him, he wouldn't let me pet him. They're beautiful. All right, let's go see what they're doing over here. So this guy just because our predators are trying to attack him. He can't run away as fast as he could. Now, if he was to quickly regurgitate that food and throw it back up, number one, it would kind of distract that predator trying to attack him. Sorry. And also, they would lighten up his body weight. That way, he can slither around and run away a lot faster. Have a much better chance of being able to get away from that predator actually eating him. Now, lastly, like I said, this guy is a white-sided black rat snake. While black rat snakes are very common, these guys, white-sided black rat snakes, are not very common at all. The reason being is because there's a white-sided band on this body. It makes them stick out like a sore thumb. So for the most part, whenever these guys are found out in the wild, they don't really get a chance to make it this size because they usually get picked off pretty young by any kind of predator because they're not able to blend in with their surroundings. Now this little guy right here is about full grown. He probably won't get much bigger than this. These guys will get up to about 5.5, maybe 6 feet long on the males. The females will be a little bit bigger, and this guy can usually get about 6, maybe 6.5 feet on a really big one. Now, is there anyone who have any questions about Charlie before I move on to my last reptile for you guys? Is there questions? This is a boy. Any other questions? Yep. Do what? Now, black rat snakes are usually completely jet black, but this guy is he's sort of like a subspecies, so he is a black rat snake, but he's a different kind of it. Just like how there's normal alligators that are black, we also have the albino alligators that are completely white. They're the same kind, they look a little different. Any other questions?
How long do they live?
How long do they live? These guys will usually live about 10 years or so out in the wild, about 15 in captivity. Alright, got one last reptile for you guys. Now you guys can't come to Alligator Adventure without being able to pet an alligator. So I'm going to catch one of these alligators for you. I'm going to tape their mouth up, bring it around for you guys to touch and learn about.
So Jack's like, what's up?
Now alligators, these guys kind of get a bad rap. A lot of people think alligators are these vicious monsters that want to attack everything that moves. You're going to see here about 2 seconds that is actually not true at all. And rather than actually attacking me, these alligators would much rather get away. Now, the reason alligators are naturally afraid of people is because we almost hunted these guys to extinction back in the 50s and 60s. Now, back then, alligator skin was a really big fashion trend. Everyone was wanting to add boots, purses, and alligators were getting hunted down left and right. So, over those generations, it's become natural instinct for these guys to view us as one of their predators because we almost hunted them down to extinction. So that's why all these guys would much rather get away rather than actually attacking me. See if I can catch one of these guys for you.
Nice.
Now, I don't know if everyone was able to see what I did there. Whenever I grab this guy, grab him right behind the neck. Reason being, these guys are very flexible creatures. If I was to grab him on his tail or on his back here, he'd be able to easily whip around and take a chunk out of my hand. Now, alligators have one of the strongest bite forces in the animal kingdom. With whenever they're full grown, they can have about 2,000 pounds per square inch of bite pressure. So these guys can do some serious damage. That's why we always make sure to keep a hold of their neck. That way we can control their mouth. Now, although I am taking this little guy's mouth up, I'm going to ask, please, again, do not touch his head or face area. Reason being, I'm not worried about him biting you. What I'm worried about is his tail. This tail is the second strongest muscle in their body. Whenever these guys feel aggravated, they're going to thrash around. They're going to try and whack someone with that tail. These tails can leave a pretty nasty welt. This little guy here is an American alligator. There's only 2 kinds of alligator species in the entire world, with the other kind being the Chinese alligator. Now, we do have some Chinese alligators here at the park. We are fortunate enough to have them to show off to you guys. The reason I say we're fortunate enough is because Chinese alligators are actually very critically endangered, with only about 200 or so left out in the wild. Reason being is because they're only found in very few rivers in China, so hunters know exactly where to go to kill them for their health. So, these little guys right here, it's American alligator. It's going to be able to get up to about 13 or 14 feet long if it is a male. If it is a female, it'll be a little bit smaller, and they usually stay around 8 or 9 feet long. And if you guys take a look at their eyes and their pupils, you'll see that their eyes are a lot different than ours. Now, our pupils are circular, whereas this little guys right here are vertical slits. Reason being is because their eyesight's a lot different than ours, and it's not very good. Now, what these alligators mainly rely on is their sense of smell and sense of motion. Now, these alligators here have little receptors along the front line of their jaw that pick up movement and splash around into the water. So that's why if in any of our alligator feeding shows, you'll see as soon as we toss some chicken into the water, the nearest alligators all kind of swarm to it without even realizing what it is. There's little receptors in there, pick up that movement in the water, and they all kind of go through it to investigate and find out what it is. Now these guys are able to smell their food up to about a mile away. They have a very good and strong sense of smell. And these guys out in the wild, they're not really picky about what they eat. Pretty much if a fish in their mouth, they'll go for it. Don't care if it's alive, dead, rotten. It doesn't really matter to these guys. So, because these guys eat that rotting, dead, decaying stuff, that stuff is all very strong odor, and they use that to their advantage. And they use that very strong odor stuff to be able to track their food down a little bit easier, make their life a little easier, being able to find that pretty easy meal. Now, if you guys feel their back, you'll feel they have these little bumps in their back. Those bumps are called osteoderms. Osteo means bone, and der means skin. So pretty much these bumps on their back are just bony pleats underneath their skin to help give these guys protection in case anything is going to try and attack them. Now the stomach is very smooth in front of their back. Just like a snake, these guys move around a lot on their stomach. Reason being is because these guys, whenever they get full grown, they weigh upwards of about 1,000 pounds. So that's a whole lot of weight to actually have to pick up and carry around all the time. So instead of carrying that weight around all the time, these guys are going to push themselves around and slide around on this very smooth stomach.
That is awesome.
Now I get a lot of people asking me how you tell the difference between an alligator and a crocodile. There's a couple ways to be able to tell. Usually the easiest way to tell is by where you live. Now we do have crocodiles here in the United States. We do have the American.
Alright, we're back. Hope y'all enjoyed that. That was really awesome. We got to touch an alligator and a rat snake. So now we're here with some albinos, and I wanted y'all to check those out. They're really awesome. They're not quite as white because you can see that they've had a little bit of sun and some algae and stuff growing, but they're really awesome. So I want y'all to check these out. These guys are awesome. Oh. Look at those eyes. Here, let's get this one. Here, I'll move out of the way so you can see better. Right here, baby. So check it out. Check these guys out, guys. Albino alligators, they're awesome. So guys, if you're thinking of coming and checking out an awesome reptile place, you definitely should come and check out Alligator Adventure at Myrtle Beach, South Carolina. It's really awesome. I don't know if this is the end of the video, but we're going to pause it right now, and then we're going to start to do some other stuff.